Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today it's day 343 days of no fap and semen retention. So, yo, today was a hell of a day. Hell of a day. Um, so okay. Yesterday I was off, right? I was home chilling. Now, mind you, I've barely seen my daughter this week because one, Monday was the holiday, and so her first day of school was yesterday, Tuesday. But in any case, she was home. My mother, like I said, we co-parent extremely well. So at the end of the day, her mother was like, "Yo, I'm off. She'll be home with me. We're good." I said, "All right, cool." Unfortunately, I think I mentioned it. My daughter had gotten sick because her mother was sick last week. She got sick on like Wednesday, Thursday, and then I took baby girl back to her on Thursday, so she stayed with her and got sick. Like I would say, like Friday into Saturday ish, but it got really bad on Sunday. So in any case, long story short, she took an extra day off Tuesday, so I'm home chilling. I'm just doing whatever I got to do. Of course, what was it? Monday had the issue in which I haven't heard from them, so I'm like freaking out. I'm calling other people. Everybody else was like, "Yeah, I haven't heard from them in a few hours. Like, what's going on?" So of course, I went to go check on them. Everything was fine. She's like, "Well, what? We were sleeping." I'm like, "All right, whatever." So then the whole next day, which was yesterday, didn't hear nothing. Right. So in any case, I wake up this morning. I got a bunch of missed calls and everything else so I wasn't sure if she wanted me to pick her up and have her stay with me for the day. But long story short, I ended up having to take baby girl to the. I mean, it was an emergency room, but it was just to get tested for COVID. I mean, of course, it wasn't like we thought she had it because like she never had a fever. All she did was get a cough and congestion. Excuse me, and she eats like crazy. but but it was just a matter of her mother was like, you know what, we should really just do this just in case the school's like, hey, she can't come back without a no. I said, yeah, you know what, you're right. So in any case, took baby girl to get tested, left with a letter, test results negative. So everything was good on that end. Of course, I was a little irritated at first because I had plans of putting in extra hours at the call center over here. Just put in more hours for the week, right? So in any case, following that, it was two other things that happened. So one, the I was watching a clip on paternity court because I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I know they say, be mindful of your diet, like as far as what you consume, social media wise, and everything else, which is very very important. Like I get it. My thing is like, yo, I gotta have a little bit of balance. So yes, paternity court is like my ratchet TV kind of thing, And so I mean, I do watch it a lot. Like I love it, and I love engaging with the other paternity court fans that watch it, and we get to talking and stuff like that. But in this last episode though, the dude was like, "Yo, I got a low sperm count." He was like, I don't think this kid is mine. So she brought a doctor in, right? And yo, the doctor said something. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't even know this, but she said that a man produces 1,000 sperm per heartbeat. I was like, wait, what? now, of course, don't get me wrong. A high sperm count is considered to have 15 million sperm per milliliter. Now, of course, we don't run that system over here, so I don't know how much a milliliter would be. But either way, I'll figure that out. But yeah, but ultimately, she said, yeah, 15 million. Yeah, 15 million per milliliter is considered high. So if you have like 1 million per milliliter, the chances for pregnancy, are low. You feel me? But yeah, when she said that, I said, damn, 1,000 per heartbeat. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And which, like I said, I just thought it was funny, like I'm seeing that. And of course, semen retention, everything else. I got bazillion sperm down there. I got shit. My sperm looking like Bill Gates money. I got that. I'm sure I got a ton down there. But yeah. So that was the one thing. But now on a deeper note, And I'm sure if you've gone through your timelines and have seen, I mean, and I don't know, I mean, this might more so apply to just my generation, you know, the I would say between like 30s and up, because yo, your boy Steve from Blues Clues, yo. My man's, oh shit, my eye that hurt. I don't know what the fuck that was. Ow. Shit. All right, that was different. But yeah, Steve from Blues Clues, right? Yo, the man dropped the video. It is by far the most heartfelt thing I've ever seen and experienced. And more importantly, that shit really got, like, yo, listen, yo, when he gets to talking, and it's really, god damn it, and it's really just him talking about, like, him just accepting and acknowledging that he left Blues Clues so suddenly and kind of just left a whole generation like behind with no explanation. You know, for him, he was just like, yo, I gotta go to college, you know, and just kind of just abandoned, you know, a generation of kids. You feel me? And it was just like, yo, like him just, I mean, he talked about real shit. He was like, you know, you guys out there with families now and this and this. And it's like, it brought up just so many different emotions. And I know a lot of people kind of like joke about it, but I was like, yo, this man dropping that video truly hit a spot in everybody's heart that they didn't even realize needed to be addressed. You feel me? It's like, and it's crazy. Like I just put out a post on my Facebook. I said, yo, my eye, I'm sorry, y'all. My eye is really hurting. I don't know why, but either way. So yeah, I put out a post on Facebook, and I had said, I was like, yo, Steve is gonna help a lot of people heal, yo. Like Steve is about, yo, that clip, I'm telling you, the way it just brought up, like, and I know nobody's really talking about it. I mean, like, we're talking about it, but we're keeping it simple, like, that got me, or, you know, that had me in my feelings. You know, some people were like, yo, I'm still not over it, kind of thing. But there's a real genuine, you know, attachment to that, you know, just understanding kind of the trauma. You know what I mean? And I know it sounds crazy. It's like, yo, it's just Blues Clues. But, I mean, if you just pay attention to your timelines and you see how his reappearance and what he was talking about, how he explained things, and just emotionally what it brought up for a lot of people, yo, like that feeling and knowing how to address that and properly move on from that, like that's what it's like when you are finally addressing certain pains and certain feelings that come up for you before you fap. You feel me? And unlike social media, you know, you may not necessarily be public about it, you know, to talk about with other people. I mean, hopefully you do it in finding like a therapist or something, but that's the nucleus to the work that I'm referring to needs to be done. You know, because like I said, with what Steve did, I mean, who like I said, although everyone is joking about it, there are real emotions and feelings behind the essentially the grieving that a lot of us had to do with him being gone, and just kind of accepting that there was this new person in this green striped shirt who in their own way had to become our new best friend. You know, like we were attached to Steve, you know, his voice, his character. I mean, yeah, somebody else can come in and sing Blues Good Do, We Can Too type shit, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's the same jingle, but it's like, no, like it's just not Steve. You know, and of course with media, like there's no explanation of it. It was like, wait, like why did he go? And of course there was rumors that he, you know, committed suicide or that he OD'd on drugs. Who knows? I mean, he looks like he's lived quite a life, right? But again, it sparked up just different emotions. I mean, yo, like I said, even when I watched it, I'm hearing him talk and just everything he said. You know, I teared up a little bit. I'm like, damn. But it's like I didn't realize that that's something that I needed, you know. And of course, jokingly, I was talking with my boys. I said, "Bruh, Steve is the reason why we got an entire cancel culture now." Steve done broke all of our hearts, right? So now motherfuckers is like, yo, anybody that crossed me, you got one time, you blocked, you cut off, you're done. Nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like everyone's just so quick because it's like, nah. Like think about it. When people get like that, it's because what? I don't want to get attached again just for something to just up and leave. And that's literally what this man did, yo. I mean, and don't get me wrong, he had his reasons for it. Great reasons. Like, go live your life, but yo, he might have started this entire cancel culture, or at least now, you know, with people in my age group, you know, 35 to 38-ish, like, this shit fucked us up, you know, and even for the younger group, because, yeah, by the time, I think when Blue Schools came out, I was still, I mean, it was like still elementary school, but like the back end, you know, we were in like the big kids part of elementary, you know, but like shit, we still relied on him, you know, him and Blue and their little songs and shit. And I loved how he could draw with like the simplest, you know what I mean? Like it was just easy lines, easy shapes. And I'm like, damn, he really made this whole thing. You know, and of course he would draw like 3 different items that would put it together to figure out, you know, but either way, but Blue's Clues, you feel me? Like you already know. But yeah, I appreciated and still do, you know, appreciate seeing the reactions and everything else because, you know, I want to see the world heal. I want to see more people heal. You know, it's exhausting seeing people just kind of live life through their wounds, through their pain, you know, living life through this way that they said, no, this is how I'm going to live because this happened to me. Which is so different than this is how I'm living because I want to. And it makes me happy. Because unfortunately, life has set it up in such a way that almost every time we've tried to establish happiness for ourselves, we've been let down, hurt, or betrayed in some way while in the pursuit of happiness, to where now we just kind of we kind of cut certain things off, cut certain emotions off. And also even in how we make certain decisions, you know, we establish no, okay, well, this is how I'm going to do it now because I don't want to go through this again. Even if you may never experience it again, you just don't want to set it up because in your pursuit of happiness, you determine that you've just been too fucking gullible. In which you might have been a little gullible or at least a little naive, right? And have allowed things, but that's why. Planting your roots deeper, becoming more emotionally grounded, and becoming better in knowing how to make yourself happy, you can then become better at setting boundaries with other people because now you are less of a people pleaser. You are less seeking their positive opinions and positive whatever. Yeah, we'll just stick with opinions. But yeah, you're not as attached to them liking you. So now you can set those right boundaries in place, and if they respect it, perfect. If they don't, perfect. You know how to move accordingly. But yeah, like I said, this whole Blues Clues thing with Steve coming back, I think it was like 25 year anniversary sort of thing, and it was just it was dope. But like I said, definitely a lot of people. This is a good way to kind of show how the healing process really happens, because trust me, that man touched a spot that a lot of people didn't even realize, you know, that they needed, and a lot of people have addressed. They're like, yo, I really did need that, you know, although I didn't realize I needed it. It was like, damn, I needed essentially that closure. You know, it's like, damn, like I didn't realize that this was something I had to deal with, you know. And of course, yes, there are other situations, other abandonment issues, other people that we wish would kind of, you know, kind of just show up and have a little dialogue with us again. But it may not happen that way, but that's okay. You know, like that's kind of why I feel like, yes, when it comes to healing, I feel like I'll be mostly healed. I'll never be fully healed. You know, because unfortunately, sometimes the trauma that we experience are from people that unfortunately are no longer here. Then what? Then what do you do? That's why it's important to just do the work for yourself. It's very important for that. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. This was a really great video. I'm definitely gonna like save it. I have them all saved, but still, like I feel like this was a really key video for me. But yeah, man. As always, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, right? So we can do what? Manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right, so as always, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we'll definitely do it again tomorrow. Peace.